Hey guys, Johnnie Farrow here, and this is my follow-up review to the Elixir Optiweb strings. This is my Inferno custom Welcome to Hollywood Minarik Inferno, and on it are a set of Elixir Optiweb strings. These are gauge 10 that I got at NAMM back at the end of January rather. And you know, I put these strings on like a week or two later, and I did a video. And the whole thing with these strings is that they have this coating that there's the Optiweb coating in particular. It's supposed to have a very natural feel. You're not really supposed to notice the coating, other than the longevity of the strings is much better. The tone of the strings is maintained really well, and it's just a really, you know, it's supposed to really maintain that. So I've been playing on a few guitars, but this has been in the rotation. I've played on it a bunch since that video. You know, there have been a few days where it just sat while I was doing things with other guitars, whatever. So it's been through its paces, so to speak, and that was, you know, 2 months ago or so. So it's time to check and see how the tone and everything of the strings is doing. Obviously, the strings are not broken. They're here, fully intact. I have not changed any strings, so as far as longevity goes, they're definitely not breaking on me. So now we're going to check some tone out. And what I'm going to do here is I got my custom double barrel amp, simple 212 solid state amp. And I'm going to set all the settings to the 12 o'clock position, so flat EQ with no effects on it. There we go. Good. So flat EQ, no effects, and this is, we'll start with the pickup, and all my everything is just turned all the way up on the guitar, all the knobs are just up. So we'll start with just the bridge pickup here. And into the middle position, so both pickups selected. And into the neck position. Pretty impressive. I mean, the tone definitely seems to have lasted beautifully, and they're staying in tune still, like everything. These strings are kind of crazy. I'm going to set this now to my normal setting, which is the low end a little bit knocked off at about like 11 o'clock, and then my treble and my mid at about 2 o'clock, and a little bit of reverb. Oh yeah, delicious. So I am just loving this. One other thing I will do here is I'll throw some overdrive on and just see how we're sounding here. Get a little bit loud and obnoxious for the neighbors, as long as I'm here having fun. Yeah. And by the way, I left my EQs at 2 o'clock for mid and high, and then bass, the low end EQ is still at 11 o'clock. I got my gain is actually at about like 1 o'clock now. I'm going to actually dial it back a bit. Give this more of like a crunchy bluesy sound versus like the heavier sound. So this is now at about 11 o'clock. Into the bridge pickup position. And into the middle. And into the neck. Yeah, so I'm sold personally on these strings. These are amazing. Their longevity, they're staying in tune, they're maintaining their tone, they're everything they say they're going to be, and more. So you know, they're not the cheapest strings on the market. In fact, they're probably on the higher end for guitar strings, but well worth it because, you know, you have maybe 2 or 3, depending on how much you play. You can just buy a set of these and have a backup set, and you're probably good for a few months, you know. So whereas you would be spending, you know, you'd be paying $3 to $5 for a pack of strings, but buying like a pack every 2 weeks, 2 packs of strings every 3 to 4 months. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. So anyway, there you go. Again, my name is Johnnie Farrow, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.